Hello everyone. I am having major technical difficulties and I hope you can see me now. Oh my goodness, what a night. 15 minutes trying to figure out Facebook's new stuff. Ridiculous. Actually, it was longer than that because I started way before 7 o'clock. But I hope you can find me. I'm going to get my comments up here. And yes, I'm portrait again, not horizontal. I don't know what's going on. And rather than keeping you any longer, I just decided we'll go portrait. Because, you know, that's the way I roll. Okay, and we want to turn that off. Okay. Hello, Nancy Jones. I'm glad you found me. I am so sorry. I was saying how I'm having technical difficulties. It took me over 20 minutes. And now I'm portrait. I'm not landscape. So go figure. I hope we can get through this today. So I hope you had a good day, everyone. And we're going to do a technique tonight. And I hope if you haven't seen it, that I teach you something new. And if you have seen it, I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Lori and Nancy Van Puren and Dolores Van Puren. Oh, I'm so glad you guys found me, even though it's late. Technology, it's great when it works, I tell you. Anyway, I'm going to try to point you a little bit farther down so you're not just seeing the wall above me. So I wanted to show you first, start off, get a little chit chat here. I have received some happy mail over the last week and a half. Thank you for bearing with me last week. I was very sick. Something wrong with my stomach. I don't know if it was something I ate or I had a stomach flu, but it was really bad for 12 hours, and then for 4 days after that, I was not feeling good. But now I'm good. I think I'm 100%. Yay! And but anyway, I got some mail, and I want to share with you. This is from my friend Dee Dee, and she doodles and watercolors, and she is a phenomenal artist. But look at the card she made for me. And yes, that is stitching around that. She sewed it. But she doodles all of that drawing and watercolor. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't think I'm all in the camera. There we go. And then this one was from my friend Cindy. And she made this with... she just tore paper, Post-it notes, and made the frame. And then she used blending brushes to get the color on there. And then just stamped the image in black. Simple, but so stunning. So beautiful. And this was an Easter card from my cousin Robin. Oh, I just love it. She did such a good job. And the color, my favorite color, pink, pink, pink. And then this one also is from my friend Cindy. And this is a slimline card. And she took designer series paper and made it as a landscape. So beautiful. She did so awesome. So those are some happy mail I got. I'm going to set those aside. So the new catalog, everyone's playing with it. That's the buzz. And I can show you the cover. And, yep, those are some of the beautiful new colors. Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath, Moody Mauve, Lost Lagoon. And then that's the back of the catalog. Yay. But I can't show you anything inside, but that's okay. Because May 2nd is the time that it goes live. So if you are one of my customers, you'll automatically get one of my catalogs. And I'll send that out to you probably in a week. I'll send it out. So you'll have it in time so you can place your orders. So the technique tonight that we are going to use is called Joseph's Coat. So if you are familiar with the play Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat, you are teased with the new kit. I know. But you know what? You could see it right now if you purchase the starter kit. If you can't wait, you could purchase the starter kit and get access to all of that. And you can actually add the new product of the pre-order items as part of your starter kit. So that is a huge value, not just the cost or the price, but you get early access, you get a discount, you get to be a member of my team, we get to stamp together, it's a whole community, it's wonderful. And you get recognition and rewards and rewards. Yeah, both, I guess. You get both. Anyway, yeah, so you don't have to wait if you don't want to, but otherwise you'll have to wait. So, back on topic, Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat. So, as you can imagine, it's very colorful, and it uses embossing. So I'm also launching, this is one of the cards that you'll get in the kit. I'm also launching a class to go, and it is all of the embossing kit. So it's got a little brush, tweezers, embossing buddy, and a tray. It does not come with the embossing powder. Those are sold separately, but yeah, so for $39, you'll get the kit and 2 each of the 3 cards, and sent directly to you. So let me get started. I do not have a card ready. This is all on the fly. I made one. I did not like it, so I'm starting over from scratch. So I'm going to point you to my work surface, and hopefully I can get you in the camera and not too far away. Maybe I need to bring you down a little bit. Let's see, is that good? Oh, I hate the portrait. I am so sorry. But I'll try to hold it up into the camera so it's a closer look. So I have Whisper White, not Whisper White, that's old name. Basic White cardstock and Night of Navy cardstock, both of which are still available. I am actually going to do a Night of Navy card base. So I'm going to cut it at 5.5. Set one piece aside, and I'm going to score it at 4.25, which is in half. So then I get my card base just like that. So I'm going to actually get my bone folder somewhere here. I tried to clean up, and I don't know, everything's turned around here. So I'm just going to burnish that a little bit with my bone folder so it stays nice and crisp. Then I'm going to cut 5.5 by 4.25. And this is going to be for the outside of the card. Then I want a piece for the inside because it's dark cardstock. So I want to make sure that I have a white or a light inside, so I have something to write on and you'll be able to see it. So that's going to be 4 by 5.25. And then I'm just throwing these little strips away. So that's going to be for the inside. All right. So that's going to go inside like that. I'm going to see if I'm going to stamp anything on that, though. I don't know if I'm going to yet. Okay. So I have my 1/4 sheet of basic white. I want to see. No, I cannot zoom in. Oh, I can't pull it down any further either. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I have my blending brushes, and they're just stained. They're not, there's, you know, if I was to do this, no ink's going to come up off of it. They're just stained. And I have my yellow, my pink, and my blue-ish brushes. I try to use them for the same color family, so I don't mix them. Just a preference that I have. So I'm using the colors Bermuda Bay, Flirty Flamingo, and Daffodil Delight. Are those not beautiful together? Oh, I just love them. So you always start, when you're blending, you always start with your lightest color. So I'm going to start with my Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to take my yellow blending brush, and I'm just going to pick up some ink. And I'm going to just start swirling around. And as you do it, you get, you know, in the same spot, it gets darker and as you go, and as you layer it up. And I'm just going to start doing some more down here. And yes, I'm going to get all inked up, which it is pretty messy, but it is so worth it when you see it. Okay, so there's my yellow. Then I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just rubbing the blending brush in the ink pad. And I'm going to just start blending. And where the Flirty Flamingo hits the yellow, it's going to make orange. And again, I want it pretty intense with color. And you'll also want your grid paper down on the on your work surface, because you'll obviously you know, use the blending brush and brush off of your card. Okay. Oh, that's pretty in itself, isn't it? I'm going to close that up, and then I'm going to get the Bermuda Bay. And the stamp set, the stamp that I'm using, the stamp set, is called Butterfly Brilliance, and it was on the last chance list, but it is out of stock. It's gone, so no, you can't get it anymore. But you can use any stamp for this, any stamped image, and it will look beautiful. A bigger image is better. A big sentiment is nice. All right, so I have all of that covered, and I'm just going to let it dry a little bit. And if you're wondering how to clean these brushes, you can use a microfiber cloth that's just wet and just kind of rub it on it till it comes clean, or you can run it under water and it rinses right out. However, if you are going to use it again, don't get it wet, because then it makes your paper all funky. And then, of course, that's what I did. I thought, oh, I'll just dry it with my heat gun. Well, that's what I did here. I think you can see it. And I actually burned the bristles on that, so you don't want to do that either. Yep, you can see it. See the difference? Big difference. So don't use your heat gun on it to try to dry it quicker. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. And then I'm going to get out my Stamparatus. So this is another item that was on the last chance list that is no longer available. I hope if you wanted it, you got it, because it's no longer available. However, I do have one that I was able to get, not mine, mine's used, but I have a brand new one, and my ordering special goes through tomorrow. When you place for every $25 you spend with me, you get your name in a drawing for a free Stamparatus. So the only thing is I have to have at least 25 names, and I do not have them yet. So get your orders in tonight and tomorrow, and if I get 25, I will go live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and so you have till 6:59 to get in your orders. I'll go live at 7 o'clock and draw a winner for the Stamparatus and get that out to you. Okay, so the Stamparatus is a positioning tool, and of course you're not going to be able to see the whole thing because of the way my orientation is on my camera, but it has, I just have one of the doors, plastic plates on it, and then I'm taking my Butterfly Brilliance. See all my butterflies in there, and it's actually one big stamp. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to take my paper, bring that back over, and the magnets that are on the that come with the Stamparatus are very strong. You want to make sure that they are not, that they don't touch. They can break, shatter, whatever you want to call it, if they do come together, because they are that strong of a magnet. Oh, you can hear it. And there's a place on the back where they're stored, one here and one here. Okay. All right. So I'm just lining this up with my grid paper and putting my magnets down. And then, oh, you know what? I might not be able to do this. I might not be able to have the magnets down. Okay, so that's all right. I'm going to put them back where they were so they don't come together, because you hardly ever can get them apart. So I'm just going to line it up on my paper so that I know where to position the paper again if it should shift. And then I'm going to put my butterflies down. Then I'm going to close the plate, and I'm going to push on that, and I'm going to pick that up. So you see how I did that? And then I'm going to shift this over so you can see what I'm doing here. And then I'm just taking my Versamark, which it has no color. It's more like a watermark color, a watermark ink, if you will. And I'm just inking that up really well. And then what's nice about the Stamparatus too is if I don't get enough ink on it the first time, I can do it again, and it will go right in the same place again. Then I'm going to bring it over, and then I'm going to press. You know what? My sister got me a tool which would be perfect for this. It's a little, there's a name for it. I don't know what it's called, but you can do this. It's like a soft pad on there, and you can push on it and get even coverage there. So then, and then I'm going to put it right back where it was. And then I'm going to ink it up again because it looks, well, it looks like it might have enough coverage, but I'm just going to be sure. All right, and then I'm going to fold it over again, right down where it was. Use this little tool here. Okay, and that should be good. And it looks like it moved a little bit, so we'll see how it works. All right, I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to set this aside and clean that after. I'm not going to take time to clean that now. And then I'm going to bring over. I should have used my embossing buddy to get the static off this piece of paper before I stamped it, but I forgot. So then I'm going to try to find a spot that does not have Versamark on it. And then I'm just sprinkling the embossing powder all over, and this is clear embossing powder, and want to make sure we get it all over. Oh, I sure did double stamp it. I can see it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how, oh, I just flinged it. Okay. All right. We're going to have double vision here. So I'm going to take my heat gun, and you're going to see what I mean when I do this. And I apologize for the noise. Hopefully it'll be okay. It won't take long. And then we'll see the images, the embossing powder melt. And if it gets too hot, you can use the tool, the tweezers. And can you hear that bass? That is a car next door at our gas station that we live next to. You can tell it's summertime because they all start playing their stereos real loud. You want to keep moving your heat tool so that you don't burn the paper or the embossing powder. Okay. I see a spot where I missed. Okay. All right, now I'm going to put all this powder back into the little jar, and this tray is perfect for this. And this is part of what you get for the class to go, is this tray and the tweezers and the brush and the embossing buddy. And you just keep working it. Yep. And then I close that up because you definitely don't want to spill all that. So then I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to go over my waste basket, and I'm just going to wipe out the excess in there. I'm glad that you moved the container of embossing powder away. The first time I used it, I did not. Guess what happened to the powder? Oh no! Oh, that is not good. And then you can just put that right back on again. And then I'm going to put that there and that there. Okay, now I want to bring back over my grid paper. And this is where it's going to get messy. Really messy. So now I'm taking, you can take black or blue, navy, or dark green, any dark color you can do. And I chose Night of Navy. The card I did before, I did it in black, and I just didn't care for it. So I thought, well, I'll try Night of Navy. So I'm inking it up with my blending brush. And I'm starting off, and I'm going to saturate this whole card with Night of Navy. And you can see already where I got a double image. So note to self, oh, I just keep doing that. I'm going to actually hold this with a Kleenex so that my oils from my hands don't get on there. The way that you could do it so that the magnets hold the paper down in the same place is have a bigger piece of paper, and then after you're all done, then cut it down. That's what I should have done. Oh well, note to self, you learn things all the time. And again, we're just working that ink in, and I just keep folding that paper. Am I shaking the table or the camera? I hope not. And this takes some time, so be patient. It's worth it, trust me. Can you guys hear that radio, that stereo next door? It is awful. This does take some time. Okay, and then when you get it all done, I'm actually going to take another Kleenex. And then I'm going to wipe over top of that embossing. And then the color should come through just where there's embossing pipe. But see how I double stamped it? So it looks like it's blurry. Okay. I think I want some more ink on it. Just in these. All right. All right. Whew. I didn't get too bad on me. Just a little bit. All right. So that's that. Oh, I wish it wouldn't have looked blurry. Okay. So now I'm going to bring my card base back over. And it fits on there perfectly. And I'm wondering if I want some ribbon. I think I might. I think I'm going to use silver. I like silver with navy blue. I don't care for gold with navy blue because it reminds me of a certain school that that will remain nameless, but I do like my green and white school. I'm going to go around twice and tie a bow. I'm actually going to tie a knot first and then a bow. Then it holds it in place. Yes, Nancy, it is pretty, but it didn't turn out as well as I'd like it. But practice makes perfect, right? Okay. And then I'm going to cut off my little ends. And then I want a sentiment. I have sentiments here, but heartfelt sympathy. Oh, I like this one. Thinking of you. Oh, I do like that. So, of course, I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. I've got so many sheets of dimensionals that are half used. They're from my Cards for Christ that I just picked up, and because we have a sheet at each table, so they kind of get messed up there. Okay. take off the backs of these dimensionals. And I think I'm going to glue it down to the card base. And I'm going to go all the way around. And now the tricky part is lining this up perfectly. There we go. Ooh. Not as bad as I thought it would be. And then I'm going to put the insert on the inside. And there we go. There's the card. It's called Joseph's Coat. And it's from the story in the Bible that Joseph was a son. He had 11 brothers, and 10 of them, and Joseph went out in the fields, and his brothers sold him into slavery. And his mother made Joseph a coat of many colors, and he was a favorite. And I can't even believe that's in the Bible, because parents, we don't play favorites with kids, right? So anyway, what man intends for evil, God intends for good, and God raised Joseph up and gave him a wonderful life. So that's it in a nutshell. But read it in the Bible, in Genesis, if you want to know the whole story. So anyway, let me go up a little bit farther so you can see it. One thing that you taught us, the technique. Yes. But, you might think you're drunk if you're looking at this because it's blurry. But, yeah. So that's blue. Let me show you the card that I did in black. Oh, boy. What a night. This is what I did in black. So the black didn't cover the yellow. And I colored with blends the paper. And I didn't like that as well. But that's the card in black. So it just looked too harsh to me. I definitely like the navy blue better. All right. Let me point you back up to me. Hello. So good to see you. Great trailer to Joseph. Right, Deb? Our church, our pastor's doing a series on Eternity to Eternity. And he actually started January of 2022. And it was February before he got through Genesis. But we're going verse by verse in depth, and the story of Joseph was very moving, and the way he taught it to us was a way I've never heard it any other way, and I've never heard it that way before, and it was moving. It was very moving. Anyway, I hope you like the card. Again, this is one of the cards you'll get. I shouldn't say that. You'll get the supplies to make it. You would have to have your own embossing powder and your tool, your heat tool, to make that work. And then you get that, and you get the embossing kit, and you get enough to make 6 cards, 2 each of 3 different designs. This is one of them. And where are my other 2 cards? I put the Stamparatus on them. This is the other card. It is white on white. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? There you go. White on white. And I thought that made for a beautiful wedding card. Or congratulations on anything. Graduation. Oh, we got graduation coming up. You could actually make that in, you know, the ribbon and the rhinestones in any color for the school's colors. And then I'm going to show you, like the white on white. Yes, I love white on white. I think it's stunning. And then I'm going to show you this one next time. And this is on vellum. And it's white embossing powder and inked on the back of the vellum. And then it's lifted up with foam strips, foam adhesive strips. And that one's really pretty too. So you'll get enough to make those 3 cards, 2 each, and the kit for $39 sent to your house. So you could don't forget to place your order by tomorrow at 6:59. For every $25 you spend, you get your name into a drawing for a free Stamparatus. And again, they are no longer available. So this is a chance that you can get one if you don't already have one. So I think that's it. I'm glad you joined me tonight. I'm sorry I look a little rough today. I am tired. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy month. And my husband's birthday's on Sunday, and it doesn't stop. So you guys have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. Even though it's supposed to rain here around where I live, enjoy it anyway. It takes rain to make the flowers grow. So have a wonderful evening and take care, and I love you all. Bye-bye.